Good morning, everybody. It is Wednesday, day after the 4th of July, July the 5th. I hope everybody's doing okay and up and about. Good morning, AZ. Well, I had to go feed the dogs. And of course, now that he's upstairs, he's got to go downstairs to do it.
Looks like we're live already. Okay. Hey, good morning, AZ.
Let's see, the Vader came right up in front of you.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you got a tweet. He's eating. Rachel eating her downstairs. So. Almost a ritual. Hey, Nanya.
Good morning, Nanya.
Oh, we had a bad accident here in town yesterday. Yeah. Somebody impaired hit, 5 people? Killed one little kid. Another person critical condition over in London. The other 3 went to St. Thomas Hospital, but too bad. Killed a kid, young kid. Guy lost control of the vehicle and went up on the sidewalk, took out 5 people. Jesus.
There was 5 people on the sidewalk you hit?
Yep.
Wow.
Killed one little kid. They just sad. We're not that big a city. We're only like 40,000 people, right? Small town. Impaired driving. That guy's life is over with because they got him in jail and with manslaughter or whatever,
Was he drinking?
Yep.
Have your court system become more liberal?
Roger Calumet from Freetown.
Oh.
For the complaint is the Joyce Health and Exit Court at 0918.
There's Justin.
There we go.
Right here, right? I can pick up truck here. Just McDonald's and everybody's all right here, Burger King, everybody, But anyways,
That's a drunk driver in a pickup truck, went up on the sidewalk, hit 5 people, a family, and killed 1 child.
He's gone in jail for life.
Oh, definitely. He's
Is that in
done.
the US or Canada?
Canada, right here.
He'll get in trouble, or the kid will get in trouble for inconveniencing him.
Yeah.
I hope they actually charge that dude, though.
He's already been arrested for impaired driving causing death and impaired driving causing bodily harm, and is being held in police custody.
What's up, David? Nunya?
How old is, hold,
Gitchy,
how,
how's it going?
does it say how old the guy was, Paul?
They had them giving out full details yet.
That happened just this morning or yesterday?
Last night about 5 o'clock, just as we were starting.
Good morning, Gitchy.
Gitchy.
Hey, come on, Gitchy. Where are you today, Gitchy?
I posted a video this morning. I did it last night. I got too tired. I couldn't finish editing it. It was a local fireworks display. People in the north end of Port Huron.
Gitchy said, just waiting to fly the friendly skies. Have you heard of a passenger got off a plane because she thought she was sitting next to a ghost? Nope, never heard that one. Did you? I sent it to a few people last night, but well, of course, couldn't send it to you, Paul, because you never look at them anyway. But you see, DJI coming up with a new update for their drones.
No.
It goes all the way back to the Phantom 4 Pro version 2.0, but there's going to be an update for the remote ID. So basically, they're going to be putting the switch in to turn on remote ID, all the way back to the Phantom version 2.0.
Wow.
I sent it to a few people, so what I'll do right there.
Hey there, everyone.
Okay.
Factor, and the only reported upbound is East Joyce Albinik Airport, and they are just approaching the crib light. Roger, just the 3 check down.
In case anybody's interested in what I just talked about, DJI update, just put a link in the chat.
Well, that's the thing too, is like the minis, right? They're saying, the FAA is saying, oh, you don't have to have it if it's 250 or below. But yeah, DJI keeps putting it on all their little drones.
Yeah.
The fuck do people gonna want to buy those for? They already did it with the Mini 3. I guarantee they come out with the Mini 4, it's gonna do the same thing. So it's gonna have the remote ID on it.
One, can I
So,
just
what's-
makes you want to shake your head.
well, that's the thing, and they're the only ones making the little drones because Altel already said they're not doing the nanos anymore. So it's like, what option do you have besides DJI? You don't have any other option
Yeah.
unless you buy some cheap piece of crap.
Hey, Keith, this is the fireworks
Huh?
from Devil's Tower from Ron.
That or you got to build your own FPV.
Hey, there's Devil's Tower in the background right there.
Is that Ron's?
Yeah, Ron Lockwood, yeah.
That means whatever hardware DJI has in these drones obviously can be switched on from a firmware update, I guess.
Yep, by the sounds of it, like,
I guess whatever hardware they have in those drones all the way back to those ones already have the capability of tracking you to begin with.
You get a chance, Paul, take a look at that video a little bit and tell me what you think. What I did was it was going off, and so it was going forever. And I said, well, hell, I got the regular Air 2S off, took it off out of my driveway and flew over there, which is just north of the bridge, and did a video. And then at the very end, it shows me coming back.
that looks really grainy.
Does it?
What's up, Bill?
Not bad.
Nunya?
Zooming in. Well, see, down below it don't look too bad though. It's just the sky, the black sky really grabbed me.
Hi
Not really.
guys.
Was it just-
Hey, look who's here! Look who's here!
Hey,
How are you guys?
Well, how are you doing? Where are you? In an airplane or what?
I'm in my room.
Okay, because the camera's distorting the wall next to it. Looks like the side window of an airplane.
Roger, Joyce.
Oh no, that's not a window. That's a mirror or something, right?
That is a window.
Oh, okay.
I see the air conditioner and everything.
I'm in my room. I just woke up.
Okay.
How are you guys?
Did you have a
I
good
haven't-
time did you have a good time on the 4th of July?
Yes, I really did.
Oh, good. You sound like tired. You're a little bit nasally.
I am tired. I worked on 4th of July yesterday. So
Oh, you
today's
did?
my day off. So I'm just relaxing now.
Kicking back. Nothing wrong with that.
And plus, I just woke up from just last night. How are you guys? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, you haven't been around in a long time. Well, we're still hanging in. Paul Hodges is just, he's keeping really busy doing all of his real estate stuff. And
Nice.
Justin, well, Justin is just Justin.
True.
Right, Justin?
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
How's it going with David?
David and Laura haven't announced it to the world yet, but told us yesterday that they are top of the list for an upcoming opening in their own place to move to.
Oh,
And so they're kind of excited.
so that's good?
Yes. Because right now they're living in a rented room at like a Holiday Inn or someplace like that.
Hey, at least they found a place to live.
Yeah, but see,
Right now.
they don't have any. It's a one room, just a small little room. There's
I know it's a small room. At least they found somewhere. At least.
Yep.
I'm trying to be positive here.
Well, the one they found, I guess they didn't give any details, but they're getting it ready for them to go over and inspect it and see what they think.
Okay, that's good. At least they've most likely found somewhere to live. That's good.
Yep. Yep. Nunya says he missed you, Carlos.
Hi, Nanya. How are you?
That's Ed.
Oh,
Ed
and
comes on every once in a while, but not like he used to. He's kind of a busy little guy.
same here. I haven't really, hopped on in a while. I've been
And
busy.
Dustin is here too. Good morning, Dustin.
Hello, Dustin.
What's up, Dustin?
Nunya says, oy vey.
Oy vey. Why oy vey?
That's an old world slang term. It's kind of like going, oy vey.
I know it's an old term. I just don't know why he's saying.
I don't know why he put it in there either, but he did. Oh, he says just respectful, not absent. Well, Nunya, you don't ever have to feel like that. And here comes Justin's favorite person.
Hey, Mr. Matt. Wow.
Matt is here.
What's up, Matt?
Hey, Matt.
Not there yet. He's still connecting. Takes a while to connect all the way from Australia.
Yeah, you know, them carrier pigeons, they got to go plug in things.
True.
I don't know if he's on the road or not, or
Hmm.
No, I would think he was at home right now.
oh, he's connected. There he is.
He's up late. Is what it is.
Who got a tie-dye shirt for yesterday? 4th of July.
Oh yeah, yep. So Matt, how's it going?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. I'm using AI, right?
Oh yeah, how's that going?
Not bad, not bad. Lots to consider and look about and all that sort of stuff. I've got another channel which I'm not going to tell everyone about because I want to see what it does by itself. But I'm using some AI shorts and all sorts of stuff there. So check it out, Justin. No, just my first one just popped up, I think. No, it hasn't just popped up. I don't know. I don't know what I've done, to be quite honest. I've had too many vodkas to worry about that. But
Mm,
Vodkas and late nights.
hello, Matt. I don't think
Mm.
I have. How are you?
Carlos, how are you, mate?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm very good, mate. Very good. You just got yourself out of bed, have you?
Yeah, I just woke up.
And the first person you thought about was Paul Murray? Come on, mate.
Yeah, why not?
He was living in a dream world.
Yeah.
Hey, oh, come on. I haven't seen you guys in what? A very long time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I might as well, like, just pop in and say hi and just stay for a little bit.
I think the reason he popped in, Matt, to be quite honest with it, I'm just a guess, is that he misses his girlfriend Laura.
No, not really. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
But Laura doesn't pop on that often because they don't have good Wi-Fi and in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
oh my God.
House
I like
thing.
the dad joke.
actually, yeah, okay, yeah, that's on my normal channel. yeah, it's full of them. I got like 500 things that I've copied over, and I'm using Canva and a few other things anyway. And I can put my own drone footage in there and all that sort of stuff. So anyway,
Go over and check out the other one real quick.
Good morning, Marias. Hello.
yeah, that's just a normal one, I think, that I've put up. Boring as all hell, really is. But it's interesting, very interesting. YouTube is very interesting to try and work out. It can be quite annoying because the ones that you think are going to do all right don't. And the stupid ones that you think, whatever, they do excellent.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah. And there's a lot of work actually in putting these AI ones together until you get the flow of the workflow and all that sort of stuff, and you'll be able to just pump them out, I guess. But just learning how to do these things is quite time consuming. Actually, it took me 2 hours to do because there was a tutorial on YouTube that I was watching, and it took me 2 hours to put it together. Just one short. So anyway, let's see how we go. But in saying that, since I've been pumping my shorts on my normal channel, I've got a heap of views a heap of new subscribers, and it's really, really pushing the channel forward, you know, because I've never really pushed my channel ever, you know. And these shorts, for whatever people think of them, I'm the same way, you know. It's more of an experiment, really, just to see how, you know, what's capable of it. Because as you know, and everyone knows, I don't monetize my channel, so it doesn't matter really how big it gets. I'm not going to monetize it, but it's very interesting to see just what's capable there. If you want to push your channel, then shorts are the way. As Justin said 12 months ago, shorts are the way to grow your channel, and it is. You know, I've been doing shorts regularly on my normal channel for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks, and the growth in the channel has, you know, it's slowly getting there. But if I continue to do it, then the growth will only get bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, you just got to look at Justin's channel. You know, not that long ago he had 86 subscribers, and he's nearly 4,000 now. You know, crazy stuff. But anyway,
can you send me the link to that channel again? Because some reason I can't find it on my list. It
the
was
new-
there the other day, and if it unsubbed me for some stupid reason. Because I've
It's
looked at I can't find it in my list of subscriptions.
That's mental. That's mental. All right, let's have a look here. I'll copy that and I'll send it.
I don't know why it would and I don't have any notifications from you, so
Interesting.
even though I've looked at all of them when I was, oh wait, never mind, I found them. I found it.
Are you
There
still
we go.
subscribed?
Yeah, it was just buried. For some reason it buried it all the way at the bottom.
Well, it's not much to look at, mate. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was buried.
Well, the thing is whatever channels you have been interacting with the most usually are at the top of your list.
Yeah,
And
that's
that
right.
one I've been watching quite a bit over the last week or so, so that's why I'm surprised it's all the way at the bottom.
It's interesting. It's very interesting, actually.
Because it was funny when you were going through that little stage for about 6 months there where you kept missing a bunch of live streams.
Hmm.
Your channel started dropping on my list, going farther and farther down each week. Because I wasn't having as much interaction with your channel because you weren't around for a lot of weeks.
Isn't that crazy? And it just goes to show, though, because as I said to you in the past too, that you know, I get we'll call it an average of 250, some more, some less, on a live show, and it's exactly the same with my videos that I put out.
Oh,
It's
that's
a-
nice, JD. Very nice.
It's between, you know, it's the 250 mark. We'll call it as a standard. You know, so between lives and normal videos, unless I put a scooter video out, then they just don't do anything because it's not a scooter channel, obviously, or a 360 video, a 360 channel or anything like that. But as I said to you, Justin, you know, I look at my channel as being the people who follow me. I'm just showing them what I'm up to right now, you know.
Right.
And to be quite honest, over the last few years, it's just been drone stuff. But you know, your interests change, and as they change, I'm not going to change my channel. I just want to show people what I'm up to, you know. And a lot of people that are you know, involved with my channel have got these things as well, the 360 cameras and all that sort of stuff. So you know, they might be interested in it. But yeah, it's
Well,
a
does
crazy
Mars have a
place.
scooter?
Mars, he's got a
Yeah.
scooter. He should actually, because he had a crack at me about my shorts videos. He really did. He goes, "Where's the rest of the video? Stuff the shorts." Right?
Chat.
He should get into it. He really should get into it, because he's just sort of started his channel up, you know.
Yeah,
So
yeah, pull up the chat, Matt. JD's writing in there. Funny
JD,
Wayne.
welcome
Shut
to
up,
Justin.
Dustin.
Welcome to Justin and Matt bore the world. Really. Why don't you come on here, JD? Come on here. Let's have a bit of a chat, mate. Come on, pop on. I've got a few things. A few things I'd like to say to you, mate. So
JD, that sounds like a real challenge to me.
And he's drunk too, JD. Come on. I'll tell you everything.
I won't hold back. Don't worry about that.
Justin, don't get dragged into their bullshit. Stay out of Wayne and JD's stuff. I'll drag you down, dude.
Can you guys watch paint dry and then describe it to us? He's a big man in the chat, isn't he? Always has been. And when he gets up here, he's like, "Oh, you're the biggest! Oh, excellent! Thank you very much, everybody. Oh, I love coming on your show."
Oh my god.
None of your business. Oh, okay, righto. Okay, let's have a little look here. I won't do that. I won't do that. Why isn't that coming up?
Sarah said JD woke up and chose violence this morning. Yeah, I know, right?
You did. Wrong side of the bed there, brother. All right. I'll just post a
Well, you
copy.
got Wayne B coming up in here, getting them all riled up.
Come, Mr. Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Morning.
No.
Matt's arch nemesis for the last couple of weeks on YouTube.
You got to be careful. JD has got his spear out.
Uh-oh. Yeah, Matt's on.
Ron, how are you, mate?
Good, good.
Oh, by the way, Ron told us about what you said over on Rodney's the other morning.
What did I say?
Hey, around. How are
Did you
you?
forget already? You talked that much crap, you already forgot what you said?
Yeah, absolutely. I talk it all the time, mate. I can't remember what I said on all these live shows.
Well,
Millions of
Matt, I have
fans.
the same problem.
Unlikely.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
um,
That's funny.
Matt, you gotta agree that JD is the US version of the Peter Carroll, only a little more graphic at times.
not at all. Not at all, mate. He's nothing like Peter Carroll because unlike Peter Carroll, JD does not pop his head in to abuse people, right? He's a keyboard warrior. That's his problem, right? He doesn't come in here and face the music, right? He's a chicken. Chicken. Chicken, little. That's what he is. Tiny little one. Like this he is. If he sits down when he has to go to the toilet.
Ooh, man.
Vodka, Ron. Vodka. That's what I blame.
Well, I think JD's done pretty well for his channel. He does miniature car wrecks.
I'll tell you what
Yeah.
he's done. He's done very well actually getting a girl. That's what I think he's done well at because no one ever thought he would. Let's be honest.
Well, I
And so-
don't know what she does, but I always thought maybe she was a social worker.
I'm not even sure if she's a real girl. Might be one of those PGs or whatever the hell they call themselves.
God damn it, Matt Spock is kicking in.
Yeah, it-
Well, Matt threw down a challenge, told him to get on here, and he hasn't showed up yet.
He won't show up either because he's back, chicken poo.
Oh my god.
Oh, God. I better not watch this live stream back tomorrow when I'm at work. I'll go, oh my God. Paul will never have me on again. Still hasn't come on.
Sarah asked you a question in the chat. She says, Matt, are you a little drunky?
Maybe.
You're not going to confirm or deny, right?
Well, I don't think I have to do anything because it's obvious. And I hate to, to be quite honest though, mate, I'll have to really sort of hold myself back because I'm on your channel and not mine. So I will be, I will be happy.
Matt,
Oh.
my channel is your channel. You feel free, buddy.
Oh, you won't want to hear what comes out of my mouth, brother.
Ron is shaking his head.
Don't give me that sort of freedom, brother. Yeah, you'll end up with no
And I
views.
see you posted a couple pictures of the fireworks last night.
Yeah, I got a few. It was,
Oh no! Did you just take pictures?
At least.
Yeah. Thanks for the information, Ron.
Well, that's the deer at the door, right?
yeah.
You're
Ron.
going bang, bang, bang.
Did
Feel
you
like you
take?
learned so much.
Did you take video, Ron, or did you just go hyperlapse and leave it? Not hyperlapse, hyperlight, and just leave it at that.
I tried Hyperlight too much.
Too much overexposed. Yeah.
In and out type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Bugger
no, I
hyper.
went manual.
Did you tap the
Uh,
screen?
Ended up at 800. And I think 115th at like F4.
Yeah. Okay. Pictures are totally different to video. You can really, really muck around with it. You don't need hyperlight. Seriously, on the Mavic 2, you don't need hyperlight when you've got that much control over a still image. It's
I was
just like
using the Sony last night.
on
I
the
used
drone.
the drone Saturday night. And then I used the Sony last night.
Okay, well, tell me something. Did you take video? Did you take video with your drone?
No, all stills.
Ronald,
Jeez. It's going to cause them to drink more.
I knew I was going to see you tonight, so I got prepared. I don't know what is stopping you from going to the next level, Ron. Seriously.
What is the next level?
The next level is number 1, log, and number 2, doing video with mucking around with your settings.
Yeah, you got to do video with Movie Maker.
Oh, God damn it. There we
I
go.
did a video in Alaska.
Level.
Pictures in video.
Oh, Ron.
You're making out with all that stuff. I think you were going to do the Canadian trip first. weren't you?
Yeah, I want to do the Canadian one first. It's actually coming out pretty cool so far. Yeah, I'm just waiting on, there's 2 guys that I don't have pictures of them and their bear. So I got to wait for them. So I want to include everybody we had a really nice group. There were, I think, a total of 9 guys. Or no, 8 guys and 1 girl.
Wow.
And the girl her name was Ruby.
It's the only
Gee.
thing Ron remembers.
What's that?
Daniel, how you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
I said that's
Good.
the only thing Ron remembers. So I don't remember the rest of the names.
Ruby was pretty cool. She was a young gal, about 18, 19. She was a national rifle champion. She shoots all over the nation.
That could work, right?
Ooh. Matt fall off the chair and hit his mute and
I
video.
like
button.
his name, the famous Matt North.
Yeah.
Who said that?
That's what your name says.
I didn't write that.
Well, in the Zoom chat, that's what your nickname is.
Who wrote that?
I'm surprised he's complaining. Jesus,
Hey,
he's a
thank
bigger
you.
diva than I thought.
Thank you for adding to the channel, Justin.
I guess you would have been more happy with the super famous Matt North. That didn't emphasize his fame as good as he thought it.
No, we call that D-log M for Matt, right? How do you change that? Because I didn't write that. Why is it like that?
You can go up in the top corner up there and edit.
Oh,
Dots.
The 3 dots.
Here we go. Damn, I didn't do that. Can anyone change that? Anyone change?
I think I can try to change it.
What do you want to change it to?
Well, you
No,
can
I
rename
can, I can change my name, but I can't change yours, Matt.
No, the only two that can do that is Ron and Paul. And
Paul and Matt and you, because you're
just went,
co-host.
no, it's, yeah, you just went and made everybody co-host covering your tracks. I saw that.
Renames down the bottom. No,
No.
I can't do that. I can't do that either. Host has spotlighted you. Okay.
Showing the fame. This is what you can expect after 200 subscribers.
250. 250.
So this is what this is your brain on
Unlimited.
1,000 subs.
Unlimited.
Hello, Mark White.
Unlimited vertigo. I
Sorry,
for one,
Mono, good morning.
what Matt does for 250 videos on each video. If that's 10 questions for me, it's just for color grading, then I'll learn. Well, I don't know, mate. I just do what I do and whatever. I like doing what
Corey?
I'm doing.
Corey, Mark, how's it going?
Hey, Mark.
Good
This
morning,
weather warms up a little bit.
Mark White. How are you, mate? I noticed JD still hasn't popped on, little wussy.
So how's the 360 footage coming?
Well, I've got to do some more.
Not you, Matt. I was talking to Ron.
Oh, mine's
Yes.
going.
He hasn't got 360 for next two. It's poo. It's two rhymes with poo. Ron's got next two. It's a piece of poo. Ron's got a next two. A piece of poo.
But I know what to do.
Oh, damn. He got you with that one.
Wing battle.
Oh, it's about time Ron had a crack. Yeah, well done, mate.
Coffee.
Yeah, I'd be proud of that one too, because the only one you're going to get is. Look, here we go again. Someone's renaming me. Here's Matt.
Justin's having too much fun over there.
I'm not even at my computer. Don't be blaming that on me.
Yeah, Justin, that's okay. You know, we're
I'm
having
in the-
fun.
I'm in the kitchen.
I'm glad you, you still got your humor going.
Yeah.
Unlike JD.
Yep.
Who says a lot, and then when I call him out,
He did get pretty quiet, didn't he?
where is he? He's disappeared out of the chat, hasn't he?
Yeah.
No, the only thing he said was LOL after all that.
Yeah, LOL. That's all I got. Lots of losers.
Well, maybe he's got to change his underwear before he comes on and takes the challenge.
Mate.
Yeah, that comment he made about Justin's sister.
He's got girly underwear on. That's what he's got.
Girly thong.
What?
Oh, shoot.
That's what JD wears, Carlos. He wears them. He's got another YouTube. He's got an OnlyFans too, by the way, if you're interested.
You know this, Al?
There's one thing with that. I'm not Carlos. I'm his older brother.
Oh, sorry.
Carlos is right here. Say hi.
Wasn't he on before?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah,
Carlos
it was-
was on before, yeah.
He was on before. That's how I knew about it.
Oh my God, I can't keep up.
they
All
call
right.
Daniel a cool twin.
Yes.
Right.
Thank you.
Daniel's the older brother. He kind of keeps an eye on Carlos.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Oh, here, I told you he's getting ready.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Grandpa
Good
Ozzy over there.
morning.
Oh, shit.
Grandpa Ozzy got into the medicine.
Righto, Mr. JD. I would censor your channel right now, Paul, if I was you.
Look at this. I slept in your shirt. That's the problem. I
Holy
slept in your nightgown.
Mindset of cuteness.
Well, those tits are really coming on nicely, JD. Hey, that's a nice shirt you got there, mate. Does it fit you?
All the way down to the knees.
That's right, mate. It was born in the men's section, so you got no hope. Have you,
God damn, he's been drinking today.
Men's section. That's a good one.
Man, I gotta
But-
give you credit. You know how to poke the bear. You got him to come on.
I did.
Yeah, because I've tried before and he just doesn't come on. And Paul
No.
Hodges has asked him to come on, and of course his buddy there, Justin.
Matt
Yeah.
says takes a couple shots and
He had to come on, otherwise he would be forever known as the wuss bag who could.
I can't take that title from you.
You can't. No, I'm always here, mate. I'm always here. So hit me up, brother. What are you going to say? Anything?
You sure had
Yeah,
a lot
but-
to say.
Well, you had plenty to say in the chat. That's the only, that's the only reason I started, mate. Otherwise, it would be all nice. Hey, JD, how are you, mate? Haven't seen you for a while. But no, you had a crack at me in the chat. So, you know, and now you're not saying anything to my face. Come on, mate. He's gone all quiet.
JD. Now Wayne B has taken up his spot.
Yeah.
Instead of JD, I'm watching an ant walk across the floor. It's more exciting.
Hey, JD, why don't you come on my show anymore, mate? We like you coming on there. Always good to catch up with you.
Too boring.
Too boring.
He said that with conviction.
Is that all?
He didn't even hesitate. He just
Yeah, that
got
just
out
came
there.
right from the
Yeah.
back of the throat.
It was
Had my
to be
hands
quite
full.
honest, I do because I like diversity on my channel. I let all sorts of people on.
Well, and ever since JD's gotten married, he's got his hands full.
He's got his hands full, all right. He dreams about it quite often. But you know, I used to have you on the channel all the time because I like diversity. I like to have all sorts of people on. And JD covered a demographic which a lot of people don't cover. And that is the retarded mental cases.
Mentally challenged, yeah.
And I used to bring you on as being nice to you, and I got lots of accolades from YouTube. To be quite honest, letting someone like you on,
You got a tax write off.
and because I was filling my quota.
I want to thank you.
Oh my god.
That's awesome.
And YouTube recognized that and rewarded me quite handsomely. But anyway, too boring. You were in the video, quite prevalent in the video actually, when I did that video about Adrian doing the fake bumps. You were right. Yeah. But anyway, it's a bit of a shit you don't come on anymore, mate, because this happens too frequently. And unfortunately, Ron's got nothing else to do, so he pops on my show every now and again. But
Ron's sitting there going, how did I get into this conversation?
Well, you,
Ron's like, why drag me into this?
I'll have a crack at anyone tonight.
well, you know
Are
what
you
they
doing the
say.
show this week, Matt?
Yes, mate. Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll pop on.
Oh, Matt, I'd like to see you, mate. I'd like to see you.
Ron's
Well,
good.
did you say maybe you'll pop off or pop in?
Oh, morning.
Maybe I'll pop all over.
As long as you pop somewhere, JD, it doesn't matter as long as it's on my show. It'd be good to come on again, mate. Yeah, good chat. That's good.
Yeah,
JD,
you were a regular over there. In fact,
You
at one time, weren't you serving as Matt's attorney or something?
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had lots of lawsuits. I've had to sort out my production team right there. They're having a bit of a snooze at the moment. Wake up! Because it's not their normal time to be out of bed. And they've had to sort a lot of shit out. And they've tried to contact JD on several occasions, but to no avail.
It's exhausting running that show. I mean, it's a big production and
It's huge. Yeah, huge. That's what we call it.
Well, Justin always says that if it wasn't for him, your show wouldn't be as big as it is.
That's what Justin says, does he?
Yeah.
As it's in the background there with no
I mean,
face.
it makes sense, Paul. It makes a lot of sense.
Okay. That's what you've been saying. And it was nice that Matt admitted it.
Big
well,
fan.
Justin's like the exhibit at the freak show that brings everybody in. just to get a peek. Like, what?
JD, I almost came to Kansas a
The
couple weeks ago.
bearded lady.
Ron said he almost came to Kansas a couple days ago.
Couple weeks
Wichita?
ago, yeah. I was there like, I'll look up JD while I'm here, but I didn't go.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Amy and I were
awesome.
just up in Wichita not too long ago.
That's where I was going.
Boy, I'm gonna drop out for a second. Hang on. Shit.
Apparently that
Well,
equals
Matt,
a law
you-
degree by today's standards.
Oh,
Yeah,
How far are you
JD,
from,
JD is outlasted Matt.
What, Ron?
Yeah.
Round
Let's see.
one is over.
JD,
Round
how
one goes to JD.
He's
Like
been here for 2
3.5
seconds.
hours.
Hold
okay.
on. Okay. Just trying to let Ron talk there for a second.
Go Ron. Words of wisdom. Excellent. Next. Who's next?
You know what they say though, you tell the truth when you're drunk. So
You
if
do.
Matt's called you a dick today, it's probably true. Well, he probably believes that's true.
Justin's a cockhead.
Is it a truth or a fantasy?
No, when you're drunk, you tell the truth. That's when you're the most truthful.
It's true.
It's true.
It's very true. That's why I'm just asking Ron as a friend. Why?
JD's checking his script. What are you going to say now, JD?
He's checking the legalities.
Duty,
of what he's
duty
gonna say.
calls.
Back
He's,
for
he's,
round
he's looking
five.
over your contract. That's what he's doing.
Hang on, Judy calls. That must be a text message from the missus.
It is. Yeah, I have to go pick her up.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's the old hook in the mouth.
The old
Oh,
PW.
my God.
You lost your.
You didn't put the toilet seat down, JD. You prick.
Get your butt in here and wipe my butt off.
Well, I do give it to him though because I haven't seen her doily collection taking up his room yet, right there.
Not yet.
But it does look like everything's getting pushed more to the center of the room.
He's got a lot.
Flowered bed sheets and yeah. Mm.
Flowered bed sheets.
No, her car's in the shop, so I'm going to pick her up.
Oh,
Oh, I.
Nice little bill there, huh?
Well, that's
How
nice.
far away is it?
About 25 minutes.
Oh, that's too far, mate. Get a taxi. Right now.
Just Uber.
Yeah, what you do is you call her an Uber and let it when it gets there, call her.
Oh God,
She can
Can't be
call you
bothered.
back and she call you all kinds of things.
I don't think he wants to be single tomorrow.
I just
We
say lift's cheaper.
The lift is cheap.
So you're gonna give her them
Experience,
more
lift is
inferior
You're not even
ride?
gonna give her the nice car. Give her the lift.
the Lyft ride share where she has to stop and pick up like 20 other people.
Or one of those bicycle taxis, you know?
Yes,
Hey,
yes.
go ahead, pull that stunt there, JD, and get a second job. You can be like me, be a dink, double income, no kids.
Well, look at this, Warren. Not Warren, sorry. One Vision. Man card has.
Saw that, Dustin.
Oh, dear. Fucking hell. Did you ever had one though, JD? Let's be honest.
What'd you say?
Yeah,
Say, just be glad I have one. Is that what you said?
No, I said, have you ever had one?
What?
A man card.
Oh, jeez. Fucker.
look, JD, I guess I'm the only one on the panel that can really sympathize with you at the moment. So I got you.
Why'd you
Okay.
lose yours too?
Oh, that's obvious, mate. Come on, just
Yeah.
look at him. Shit. I'm surprised.
Sarah
you-
shredded his.
Well,
Yeah.
Sarah keeps you on an electronic tether, doesn't she?
Oh yeah.
Oh, electronic leash. Yeah.
She's got an ankle bracelet for him.
I can't go more than 20 feet from the house.
Spend any more than 35 minutes doing a live stream.
Well, JD is the time. How much time you got left? What's the timer?
When I gotta leave,
Yeah, yeah.
Ratio, hell.
I gotta go now. I gotta get cleaned up.
Yeah.
Oh, cleaned up.
Cleaned
You're not
up
already. You
for
look
a
stunning,
ride?
mate.
Well,
Oh, no.
he's got to get cleaned up because he just sent the maid home. There's
Yeah, well,
nothing worse than her smelling the maid on him.
Jesus Christ.
We'll just call it that. We'll put that in maid. All right. So okay. What's that? $300 for an hour, mate? Or anyway.
250. It's American money, Matt.
250. Oh, that's a bargain, mate. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, go have a shower, mate. Get rid of the smell of cheap perfume.
Cheap perfume.
And
Well, you
delete.
guys-
Don't forget to spray the Febreze around the house there. You don't
Oh
want.
my God. All right.
Yeah,
You
can't
guys stay
forget the
here
Febreze,
and
mate.
watch paint dry, and I'm gonna go with a lady and do
Is that all
things,
you got? Seriously, is that all you
He's-
have?
Do
Oh, yeah.
things you
Well,
might dream of.
technically, I mean, him doing lady things is kind of
You son of a bitch.
better
All right.
than sitting around on a sausage fest on the live
Yeah.
stream. Can't
Mm,
argue with there, JD.
Yeah. If it was a real woman, yeah, I could understand that. But anyway, JD, good on you. Thanks,
Bye,
mate.
Kissy, kissy, goodbye.
Oops. On that note, I gotta scoot too. I gotta go take a ride on a real scooter and go get some. maintenance.
Hang on. You had a crack at me then. It was a silent one, but
A
it was.
real scooter.
Very,
I-
very subtle.
You?
It was
So
very
what sort of-
subtle.
What sort of scooter are you talking about? A 50cc piece of poo?
No. I take the old Harley over to Gillette and get an oil change.
Yeah, Harley. Ugh.
Not Harley, Matt. It's Hurley.
Hurley. You got a Hurley Davidson. Are you going to get an oil change? No worries, mate. I'm
Yeah, an oil
surprised.
change. Yeah, I gotta get the clutch looked at too. The last time I was on it was at 11,000 feet. And there's a reservoir on your handlebar for the clutch. And it's where your clutch fluid is. And all of a sudden I see it kind of seeping out from the seal. I'm like, oh,
Like
this is.
back pressure.
So you figure you're up at altitude and I see that stuff bubbling out. I'm like, shit. And I started to lose my clutch. As soon as I got back down to 4,000 or 5,000 feet, I was fine. But up at 10, 11, I didn't like that.
Wow.
You know, on a bike.
Do you think they'll change the fluid out? Maybe it's the wrong fluid.
Yeah. No. That seal, the little reservoir is in two pieces. I don't know why they keep it in two, but yeah, those seals go bad. It's like a $10 fix, but they'll probably change the fluid just in case there's any moisture in there.
Yeah.
So
Oh, it's got to be replaced with authentic Harley fluid, so that'll be like $300.
yeah.
You buy it down.
That's something about Harley though. Boy, their maintenance is not cheap.
No,
No.
they're flat neckers. Same here in Australia, mate. You go in there and they just charge like wounded bulls, mate. You know, it costs you an arm and a leg just to keep the bloody thing on the road.
Ron, you're just going to show up and have service done, or you got an appointment?
No, I got an appointment. Yeah.
I
And
mean,
then tomorrow I'm actually taking a second ride on it for the year. I'm going over to Rapid City in the morning. Two of my speakers went bad on it, and my buddy put really nice stereo system in, and I called him and said, these speakers are shit. They fell apart and they're cracking. And he bring it over. So they're going to replace the speakers. So I can't ride the bike without tunes.
Rapid City, isn't there a Rapid City in Michigan?
You're thinking of Grand Rapids.
Grand Rapids.
Grand-
Grand Rapids, right? Okay. Yep.
the more grander of the rapids.
Yeah, they're
It's
like,
more grand of the rapids.
oh, figure. If only Ron got some log footage of that, it'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably get some better 360 footage though.
363 Schmixby, mate. we're talking quality. You got a quality drone there, mate. You just don't use that whole 1-inch sensor. Can't understand. You know, you use a little bit of it. The other bit's not even worn out. You haven't used it. So you got the little bit there. You got to look at the whole lot. When you
man.
come to Australia, when you come to Australia, Ronald, right? You're going to be filming log the whole way. I'll make sure of
How
that.
much is it going to cost you to have your Harley shipped to Australia?
Yeah, that won't be cheap.
You won't need to, mate. I'll put you on a real scooter and get on the back. Off you go.
Yeah, you're not pissed with me. That ain't happening.
Scooters aren't hard to ride.
Hey,
at all.
if you get him on the back of that kind of scooter, you make sure you take lots of pictures.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Tim get on one of those and try to punch it.
Oh, he just comes straight
I
off.
would see him panic. I would see him panicking as soon as that bitch took off.
He panics when he takes off in a drone, let alone fucking scooter. Nothing a lot of cheap, not even air. That's right.
Well, anything that's motorized and needs maintenance these days, whether it's a car, work trucks, motorcycles, all that shit's expensive. Like if you're going to the dealer too, oh yeah, way more.
Mm.
But they're making these vehicles these days to where, you know, about half of the shit now can't even be done by any mom and pop places. It has to go to the dealership.
Yeah, that's the problem. A lot of my mates have got Harleys, right? And as soon as their warranty's over, they stop taking it to Harley, and they do everything themselves. It's
Yeah.
not hard to do. Let's be honest. It's really not hard to do. And with a new bike, especially, or a new car, they do absolutely bugger all. They change your filter and oil, and they charge you the earth for it, you know, and you can do it at home for $60. You know what I mean? But it's that warranty thing, you know, they keep you. Oh.
Well, not only the warranty, it's the average person. I don't think you would sit there and scratch their head. Now, what do I got to do? You know, and where do I get the part for it? You know,
Hot pink Vespa. There's one visual. Nuts to butts ain't cool, bro.
No nut to butt.
Well, we were talking about this not too long ago. So a lot of these car companies over here are making all the systems sealed, so you have no choice but to take it to the dealer
Yeah.
because they have the only way of fixing it. And like even these big chain garages around the United States, like Tire Kingdom, and they own a couple other lines around the U.S. They're big or big garage chains. They even are suffering more and more every year because they're able to do less and less each year.
Hey, Matt, how come I don't see your picture here? You got here the Outback Truckers, but I don't see your picture in here.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Well, I'll tell you why. Because driving the Outback's easy, mate.
they're not up to his standard.
They're not. If you're a city driver, you know how to learn how to drive a truck. But going in a straight line for 10 hours, that ain't hard.
So we'll catch you all later.
Okay, Ron. Hey, thanks for coming in, buddy.
All
Hey,
right.
Ron.
Paul, see you're still on the top side of the daisies, so
Yep.
keep that good. Okay. All right. See you guys.
Okay.
See you later, D-Log.
D-Lock.
D-Log.
Hi, Ron.
Oh, dear.
That's just running them off one by one.
Eh?
First it was JD, now it's Ron. And
Not
you
anymore.
you just came in swinging. I mean,
I did. Now, Paul Hodges, let me say something, mate. Yeah, no. I did actually spell your name wrong in my intro, Paul. I got it. Paul, hello? Paul, what's over here? Over here, mate. Yep, that's right. Yep.
Matt's talking to you, Paul.
no, he's talking to you.
Okay. Go ahead.
I did spell your name wrong in my intro, mate.
I saw that, but I figured out what the hell. I'm not in the same class.
I
At
got,
least I give you credit for the attempt, you know?
yeah, I did. Well, I did attempt, but I have spelt it now. I've corrected that, and the new one's up there. So that's all. I'm
Okay.
still over here, Paul. Hello, over here, mate. No, not still. No, where's your screen, mate? Is it in front of you or to the left of you?
Well, no, it's right here.
Bro, he's
No.
got like 15 fucking computer screens, so he's always staring at something.
Have you got Pornhub going, Paul?
No,
Paul,
are you watching the live stream or are you watching the YouTube stream?
Who,
You
me?
have to put them over top of each other and there's a delay.
there is a big delay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, could be 20 seconds or more sometimes, you know?
Yeah. More like 30 at this point.
What I do is I put YouTube over on this side, shrink it down. Then I put the Zoom over on this side and shrink it down so that all I've got is the chat on the side and then Zoom.
Actually, one of the best places to go, at least in my town, is called Take 5. If you want to just get a quick oil change, you don't even get out of the car. You literally just pull up on the ramp.
Yep,
They do
they
your
just
car
do
real
it
quick.
all.
You're in and out in like 5-8 minutes.
Yep.
Like they're that fast with it. They have like 3-4 guys that just jump on your car all at one time. One gets underneath it, starts pulling all the oil filter, everything
And
out.
you got a maintenance manager there writing everything up and writing it down.
Yeah, and then you got a guy up in your hood who's filling all your fluids and everything. And they'll do your windshield
I'm
wipers.
sure they
They're
have
really
those over
fast.
there in Australia too. Over here, they're famous for being called the 1 minute oil change.
We got nothing like that here. Unbelievable. That's
I mean, they're not that fast, but they'll
And
take
there's
about
a
10
pit in the
minutes.
middle. You straddle a
the
pit
most.
and there's a guy underneath and he drains the oil. There's another guy that he's checking all your tires and boom, 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 and you're up. Give him your credit card, you're out of there, you know?
Yeah, I've
that's
never spent more than 15 minutes in there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Yeah, we got nothing like that over here. At all. Apart from your truck. You take your truck over the pit and the same thing's done like that. But yeah, not a car. That's a really, really good idea.
Well, you could set that up.
Oh, and then that's why they're so quick too, is because all they do is tire pressure, oil changes, and they do windshield wipers, and that's it. And then they obviously they top all your fluids off, your windshield wiper fluid, all that shit.
Well-
But that's all they do. So 3-4 guys on one car, they just and that car's out. Next one comes in, out.
What
They're
I'm
just
what
that
I'm
fast.
concerned about with something like that though is because my car takes a specific oil, right? So if
Well,
you put
they've
the wrong,
they've got it all. They got a whole rack full of different kinds of oil.
yeah, okay, because if you put the wrong oil in my car, it'll stuff the turbo up, you know. But if they've got their different oils and all that, and they've got their
Oh yeah, they go through so much oil at Take 5. They don't actually have oil containers. They have hoses already hooked to the roof that just comes from the big drums.
see,
And they
that's the
just
thing.
pull down whatever one they need,
Yeah,
and then they
okay,
fill it.
yeah, all right.
It's faster that way. Because
Yeah.
they will actually set the measurement for how many quarts they need, and they just press it and it will put out the 5 quarts if that's what the computer puts in. 'Cause
Brilliant.
they're like most garages, you know, they have that database that tells them what year your car is, what size motor it is, and then that determines how many quarts you get and all that.
It
But I mean,
oil's
if you got a car like yours that has a turbo and you know you have to pay attention to that kind of stuff, you should know that anyway, and that's something you should automatically bring up with anybody when they
Oh,
go
I
to
do.
work on your car.
I do. I took my car down to get the brakes serviced, and it come back with a whole service. And I went, hang on a minute, I didn't ask for a whole service. Oh, we did the oil and everything. I said, what oil did you put in it? Because I'm one oil. I've had one oil for the last 15 years. And I
Mhm.
sold a car with nearly 400,000 kilometers on it, which is probably 300,000 bloody miles. And it didn't burn a drop. because I'm pretty shitty when it comes to oil. I don't let it go over and all that sort of shit. So I do look after the internals, and it really shit me that he'd put a different bloody oil in. But I made him look it up, what oil that he did put in, and whether it was capable to be used in my car, and it was. So
Hi, I'm Wyatt Young, Director of Operations at Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers. In today's video, James from Gulf Shores, Alabama asked, how are you guys able to change my vehicle's oil so quickly? Let's get started. When you arrive at an Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers, you'll be guided into one of our oil change bays, where technicians are able to work simultaneously above and below your vehicle. While you are filling out the paperwork, we will begin communicating to our pit technician which services you need performed. The pit tech drains the vehicle's oil, installs a new oil filter, and begins their inspection of the underside of the vehicle. Once the pit tech is complete, they'll tell the hood tech,
clear for safety, pit number 2.
And the pit tech will give the maintenance recommendations if they're needed. Meanwhile, the hood tech is busy checking all of the fluids.
Fucking
belts,
JD.
hoses, and they will check your air filter and verify its condition by showing it to you. Once the new oil for your vehicle has been added, the hood tech will begin their
See,
inspection
yeah, you
of
see
your
the gun that they have?
oil level good
Yeah.
and showing you the
That they
They
set the
will
quartz and
continue
everything on it,
the oil change
and then they
indicator,
can just pump it right
checking
from a
all the
55-gallon
vehicle's
drum.
pipes, transmission fluid, and sound in the horn.
So they don't have to sit there and screw with bottles.
We will give you the full service review and make any recommendations if they are needed.
but would that be the
Our
correct
motto,
oil for
trust,
my car?
honesty, respect.
Don't let them rob you. They try to lie to you. Your windshield wipers are bad. You can't leave unless we fix them.
Yeah, it's
Screw
illegal
you.
for us to
Screw
let you.
you.
I've never had that problem with Take
I
5.
haven't either.
Find your nearest Express Oil Change.
I know, because you should know when your windshield wipers are bad,
Yep, absolutely you do.
because they
I
won't.
just
They
want,
won't.
I just wanted to pop in and let you guys know you're amazing humans, all of you.
As opposed to what? Dogs.
Thank you. Thank you for the love, is all I'm saying. Hey, Justin, don't let
What?
it go to your head.
You should tell Matt that. Ugh.
His head's too big to fit in the fucking chat, so.
Yeah, my car takes 0 W5 oil.
Just jokes, Matt. Don't be
No,
mad.
you're right, mate. I
Or
can take
0 5 W. It is.
Oh, look, mate, I dish enough out. I should be able to take a bit, eh?
I let an F slip. Sorry.
It's all right, mate. I've heard worse come out of
Everybody
my...
slips now and then. That's what
Um,
happened to me when I was laying on the bathroom floor for 3 hours.
Hmm.
I'm just glad you're
Look.
still with us, Paul.
Yeah, that was a bit of a shitty thing, mate. 3 hours. Could have watched a couple of movies or whatever, mini-series or something like that.
It would sadden me to lose such an amazing human, Paul.
Well, you guys just got to remember, I'm 71 years old. I'm not very long for this life, but it's been fun.
And it continues to be so, mate.
Once you hit 40, it's a trophy.
Oh, looky, who's here?
Oh, Dre!
Hey,
What up,
Crawford!
Oh no, it's 0 W20. That's what mine takes.
The brain has just entered the room.
Yes.
Oh, I've been here for hours. What are you talking about?
You know, you just gotta put your hands up and salute Dre.
All hail the Dre.
Well, Justin, when it comes to you, if we were Pinky in the brain, you would be Pinky.
Pinky in the brain. Oh my God.
And you'd ask me every day, what we do today, brain? I said, Pinky, the same thing we do every day. Take over the world.
Nailed it.
So I know Justin remembers that. That's a cartoon from his era.
Oh yeah, that one got taken off of the damn TV because it was so bad. I remember when they took it off.
When we were kids, Yosemite Sam ran around with pistols. Okay.
Yep.
This is not a thing anymore. They won't let it happen, right?
Yep. And he would fire him off while he's still in his holster and shooting him off the ground. I'm a rooting his tooting.
Exactly. How you doing, Dre?
I'm doing okay. Just packing up, ready to head out of town for a couple of days.
Yeah, he and the wife here are going on a third or fourth or fifth honeymoon type of thing.
Third or fourth, fifth
I think
honeymoon.
they
What?
deserve it.
Well,
Yeah.
Dre, tell him how long you've been married.
It'll be 39 years this week.
Definitely deserve it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And tell him that you also gave us your secret the other day.
What? Disagree? Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
Don't do anything to piss the wife off, right?
Happy
That's
wife,
about
happy
it.
life, Dre.
That's about it. Yeah. I mean,
Mm.
I tell folks stand your ground, but don't make sure you don't step on her.
39 years. I have trouble with 39 minutes, mate. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Unreal. That's good.
This means you won, Dre. You're winning.
Well, I guess I always put it as I'm surviving.
You got kids, Dre?
Oh,
How
yeah.
old are you, Matt?
I raised 5 kids. I have 5 grandkids.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
How old are you, Matt?
41.
Fucking liar.
He had to think about it.
I had to think about the lie. That's what I had to think about. No, I'll be 54 this month. Can you believe that?
So you're about 14 or 15 when Dre got married.
Yeah, I went to the wedding. I threw the bouquet.
He was driving over the road trucks here then, and when he was 14 or 15.
Well, like I say, Matt was the DJ.
Oh, was it? How old are you now, Dre?
61, I'll be 62 in December.
Oh, 62 in December.
Yeah.
We're all getting on now, aren't we, eh? I mean,
yes, we are.
Justin brought up a point a while ago, actually, and he looked at a live stream because I've been doing this for like 4 years, and the difference in us in those 4 years is quite remarkable. Even if you go back to the live shows from very, very early on, I look different. It's only 4 years, but it takes its toll. You get over 50.
Yeah.
I don't know. I watched a couple of Matt's first live shows, and he was actually quite mild and timid on his first few shows.
Yeah.
That usually happens to everybody. Then you get a little comfortable, get a little salty, and then this is what we got.
Time is harsh on everything. Ask the dinosaurs what they think about it.
Yeah. But you get to know people, and you get a bunch of friends, and you know how you can talk to them,
Right.
Everyone knows that I'm just full of shit, so nothing I say really matters.
Not full of shit, okay?
Yeah, well,
you have good words, brother.
Well, in between the shit,
I just threw up in my mouth.
Yeah. Oh, did you really? Yeah.
He's about to bust me.
Trying to deep throat himself.
So how was the party last night, Justin?
Where, my sister?
Wherever you went, you said you and Sarah had to go to some.
Oh
party?
yeah. We went to my sister's house. It was just me and my sister and the 2 kids. Because my kids are all at camp. So.
Oh, okay. So y'all had a little wife swapping deal going on.
A little what?
A key party?
No, is that my sister and my wife? Sick bastards.
Dude, I'm just thinking, you good old boys down there, y'all do a little bit of everything.
What is this, Arkansas?
Florida,
you brought it up.
If it was Arkansas, Justin, that'd be your wife and your cousin.
That's fucking weird. Although they do say cousins make dozens. So.
Hugging a cousin is okay. Beyond that, I don't know, right?
Oh man.
What was that on not Another Teen Movie? She's like, he goes, ew, gross, you're my sister. She's like, only by blood.
Reminds me of Joe Dirt. You're my sister. You're my sister.
Yeah.
That's right, Mark. Not since the endoscopy. It was the colonoscopy that got me. That really turned my head around. That did. But anyway, yes, that's never there. That was good fun.
Sending a wave to Hodges. You're being awfully quiet.
Oh, yeah, just sitting there enjoying it all. Actually, I
Justin.
need-
He's,
Oh,
he's
yeah, there's-
enjoying the amusement.
Well, I said, didn't Mr. Hodges have a little hot date last night?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't say anything, Paul. I didn't say.
See, I be listening. See, you can't say I'm not paying attention to your streams because I be
I
catching
just
all the
had
little
coffee,
details.
but I,
It's called lurking, Dre.
Yeah,
we had a little quick talk last night. I, just getting ready to leave there. So, just make sure she was comfortable enough. I just don't want to just take a coffee. Just go to Tim Hortons.
Yeah.
Maybe next time we actually go someplace, right? So,
yeah. Well,
comfortable enough for that. So,
my biggest thing is I asked about Mr. Hodges like I asked about Mr. Murray. I said, if we didn't ask about you, you wouldn't think we care about you. Just like we were all concerned about Paul's trip to the hospital. We all made jokes. I saw the little ambulance clips yesterday.
Damn that, Lynn.
And stuff. And I'm pretty sure when I came in yesterday, I know Paul was his mic was muted, so I wondered if Lynn was tuning him out during that time period. So yeah, like I said, we care about you guys, your well-being, and we all know, Paul, that you lost your wife a little over a year ago or so. So I mean, we still care about you as an individual and your well-being. So like I said, that's what we try to be all in your business or anything. We will make sure that you're getting along okay.
I couldn't have said it better, Dre.
actually, this morning there, I got to leave shortly here, but I got 3 signs to do, but I got 1 aerial to do, like for real estate this morning at noon. Waiting for the sun to be up as high as I can, right?
Okay. Now, Mr. Murray, what was your diagnosis? I never heard that part.
There's no diagnosis.
Just gas.
I don't know. Here's what I got. They did all kinds of tests. Okay. And they gave me this report. It's
20 pages long and lists everything that Paul's not doing or whatever.
Nailed it.
Well, discharge papers is it's an essay they give
it's
you
an
there.
it's an essay.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's
And Paul,
it's
now-
an essay. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you a serious question here, right? Look, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, right? But have you ever suffered from any sort of anxiety?
No, but when you get to be 71, life is an anxiety, but there's nothing in particular.
Get
Okay.
off my lawn.
But here's this is page 3 of page 8. Okay.
Mhm.
And it starts off with white blood counts, red blood counts,
Right.
hemoglobins, all kinds of different, and it goes on and on and
It's a
on.
list of things that are broken, Paul.
And when it was all said and done, after talking to 3 or 4 specialists and doctors and everything, that of course cashed in on my insurance.
Mhm.
If it happens again, come back and let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we want your money.
It's unusual.
Yeah, but you had to have been feeling something weird if you decided to call the
Oh,
ambulance.
yes, I could. After I got off the show here, I went over and I sat down in my lazy boy with my feet up. And then I went to go get up. I put the feet down and went to get up and I could barely stand up. I stood up and I fell right back into the chair. I couldn't, it was like I wasn't
I
stable.
believe we call it vertigo.
Yep.
That's just,
And it was stayed that way when I went to the hospital. And the nice part about it is I'm sure the hospital got a nice payment, but they wheeled me into the hospital, into the emergency room, the ambulance did, and they parked me in the hallway where I sat in the hallway on a gurney for close to 7 hours.
I don't understand why hospitals do this. I get there's a thing, but like time is an issue, right? Like, can we get it done?
Especially if you're got some sort of dizziness going on, like me with a few vodkas. But if you've got some sort of dizziness going, now let me ask you something. While you were laying there and anything, did your symptoms increase at all, or did they remain
Stayed
the
about
same?
the same. I was, as long as I didn't move, I could just move my eyes and look around. But the
Okay.
minute I tried to move or whatever, everything started. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Now, while that was happening and all that sort of stuff, and you actually went in there and you were doing the testing and all that sort of shit, how did you feel when the doctor came out and said there's nothing wrong with you? How did you feel then?
Raped.
Yeah, I
Oh my God.
Perfect.
Matt can identify with that feeling.
yeah. Whoa!
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 Bazinga!
Oh, Dre's got a zinger one, right?
Did right
Yeah,
there, brother.
because he
Yeah,
just,
no, I felt as though because they kept me there and kept me there. And I don't know if any of you have slept in a modern day bed in the hospital. They're about as comfortable as laying on a bed of nails. And so I get up and I get down and I get up and I stagger around a little bit. And
dizzy?
you're dizzy, and I'm holding on to things.
Yeah.
And there's a lazy boy there, so I pulled the lazy boy out, put it in, and it was hard as a rock. And so I'd sit in that for a little while. Then I get up and I come back to the bed, and the pillows are like this thick and hard. And they don't give you a real blanket like we're used to. They give you some kind of heavy duty sheet, you know.
I had
Yeah.
a wisdom tooth taken out, and sitting in that chair waiting was the worst experience in my life. I feel you. How do you not make it comfortable? I don't get it. Like what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. But Paul, when they've done all the testing and all that sort of stuff, that and as they were doing the testing and everything, you still felt lightheaded and all that sort of thing. Now, after the testing and the doctor came out and said we can't find anything wrong with you.
Yeah, they
How-
put me in. They put me in the big. They did an MRI. They did an EKG. They did checked all my, the thing they put on there, and they check make sure the blood flows.
The vitals.
And
Yeah.
they just didn't find anything. But here's the key, Matt, to your question. About 2:00 in the morning, I started to be able to halfway walk around stable. Okay.
Okay. Were you still at hospital?
Yes.
Okay.
So I walked down to the nurse's desk and I says, "Hey," I says, "this is killing me in here in this bed and this." I said, "Can I go home and come back first thing in the morning?" No,
Hmm.
because
They
you're
can't-
checked
they
in. You're
can't let
checked
you
in, and
leave.
they don't want to.
But how
But
did
it would happen to me, they'd be a fault.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They can't let you leave for this reason.
how did you feel though after they came directly after they told you that we can't find anything wrong with you? How did
Physically feel or mentally feel?
mentally, physically, the dizziness?
Physically, I was able to at least shuffle around because they checked me, wanted me to walk a little bit, come back a little bit, still a little bit over the period of that evening and daytime. I was ready to go as far as I was concerned.
Shut up,
And the
Dustin.
doctor told me the day before, well, we can't find anything, so I'll come in the morning and check you over again, and we'll have a neurologist check you, and we'll have a phlebotomist check you, and we'll have an anal crack up your butt. And he says we'll try and get you out before noon. They let me out of there at 1:00 in the afternoon.
Okay. So you didn't feel any different after the doctors come to you and they said, look, there's nothing wrong with you.
Nope.
You didn't feel any different in your head, in your body or anything.
No.
Okay.
Pissed off, but no.
Yep.
They don't
okay.
have all the answers. They have to try real hard to fix you.
I don't
That's-
encourage Dustin, Dre.
But that's the problem that, you expect at least a diagnosis so you know how to modify your behavior, your diet or whatever else. But when they tell you we can't find anything wrong, so you don't know something that you potentially or whatever may have caused this to happen in the first place. Maybe Paul, whatever, drank one Pepsi too many that day or whatever. I don't know. I know Paul used to have a bad habit of eating stuff out of the freezer that had a little gray tint to it. I don't know.
This is the problem. This is the problem I
The
find
Diet
with.
Pepsi has been, the Diet Pepsi, Dre, has been keeping me alive.
Yeah, well, that's what I was saying. Maybe it was just one too many
Really,
that day, you know?
This is
Well,
the
those
problem
some-
I find with surveys, Dre. You don't know who those 100 people were or what they were doing.
Yeah.
Skewed answers, right? Skewed.
Right. So like I say, you know, when you go to the hospital and they don't give you any definitive answers, it's frustrating. Like you say, he spent the night there wondering what's wrong with me and how do I correct this? And you know, you start having, like Matt said, the anxiety builds up then, because then you start thinking about, is this my time? This is how it's going to end, you know?
Yeah.
And he had to pay for it. Even
Yeah, well,
worse.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
insurance, but yeah, there's a copay. I would imagine the last time I took an ambulance to the hospital is when I fell on the floor.
Mhm.
Was my part of the copay was $400.
Yeah, that was an ambulance ride in itself, $400.
I mean, did you call the ambulance or just someone with you?
Oh no, I called them.
Yeah. Which we all knew then. If Paul called the ambulance for himself, we knew he was not feeling well.
Maybe we all need to put 911 on our phone because you never know, right?
Well, I here's what I do.
What? Is that an option?
Yes.
I have ever since I fell in the bathroom, I have a lanyard attached to the bottom of my phone, and I wear it around my neck when I get up and go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I laid on that bathroom floor for 3.5 hours, and I was yelling upstairs through the vent to my tenants, and then I heard them flush the toilet, and I was yelling, "Help me! Help me! Help me!" And they came down and got the ambulance. I didn't have any way to call anybody.
Well, thank
Right.
God for that.
Yeah.
Mm,
So like I said,
that
you
was
know,
last time.
Yep,
you know,
that was
you're-
that was
if
just
you're a
before
person,
Christmas.
yeah, if you're a person that has pre-existing conditions, or like you said, like Paul, myself, and Mr. Hodges and stuff, we get at a certain age, we know.
And they gave me a list of all my doctors and says, you can call and make an appointment and come in and see us.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but as I was saying, that we know that, you know, life is precious. Every day is not, I would say every tomorrow is not guaranteed.
No.
And you never know what is going on internally.
It's
You know,
our universe, Dre.
What?
Yeah.
You have to know your limits.
Well, sometimes you don't know you reach those limits, because I said a lot of things are internal, and like I say, our bodies are ticking, just like a bomb. It's just ticking away, and we never know when something's going to expire.
Mm.
You know,
And
like-
unfortunately, sorry.
Energy
Go ahead,
cannot be created or destroyed, which means we'll live on anyway, right?
Mhm. Well,
Well,
yes.
you know, unfortunately, at this point in time, too, we've got a lot of people in the community which we deal with on a weekly basis, you know, and we're all getting on. You know, when I went to the doctor when I was 30, you'd take an aspirin and go home. Now I go into the doctor at 54, all of a sudden they're looking for other shit. You know,
Right.
they're not looking for something simple. They're looking for
Mhm.
shit that's going to kill you.
Yeah.
You know, and
Well, like-
and then you go through all these tests and do this and do that, and you get thrown through the ringer, and they come back and say, "Oh, nothing's wrong." I said, well, you know,
They want to loop you into the pay plan is what's going on.
well, that's exactly right, mate. They're more interested in how much money they can make off of you before you cark it.
Look at JD.
Yeah, I saw in JD. Well, JD doesn't have to worry about, because I don't think there's any doctors that cover vampires.
Well, Matt, the worst part of it is that I was waiting to be released. Oh, the paperwork's not here yet. The paper's not working. And then all of a sudden I'm getting this tummy rumble, you know, like,
Uh-oh, here we go.
Oh God, I don't want to hear it.
and so I
Go ahead and mute myself.
I toddle down the hall and say, hey, no, give us another half an hour, blah, blah, blah. So I go back to my room, and by now it's built up really bad.
Mm.
So I go into the bathroom, and I can't get my pants off fast enough,
Oh wow.
and I exploded on the walls, on the floor, everything everywhere.
Oh,
Diarrhea.
Happens to everyone. And if you ever say You never pooped your pants. You're a liar.
And,
Or you haven't lived long enough.
Okay,
And-
are we talking about barbecue now or something?
and,
Well,
and-
Justin should be familiar, all those bathroom stops he had to make when he was out there working.
oh, Justin, yeah. And the other,
Oh, there was a couple close calls.
the other thing is,
Eating on
I
truckside
had
burritos.
a stack of fresh towels in my room, so I reached around and grabbed the towels, and I'm sweeping this crap up off the floor.
Oh
dear.
God, you don't need to go into detail. Then you poop your pants.
And the bigger clumps, I'm just,
Oh my God.
and I
You
had to
went
wipe the
He went
walls
there.
down, and
Oh, man.
That's just no good.
that's
Oh
a
my God.
shitty day. Yep.
It is
Okay,
a
now
shitty-
I don't want to eat.
Yeah. Paul's been put off.
Fuck,
Paul's
I
been
was,
put-
for me.
I was just thinking about some biscuits and gravy.
Well, and the sad part of it is they still didn't come and release me. And about 5 minutes later, I repeated it all over again.
Oh.
I had to get more towels. They had to bring me more towels. And I had to clean up
My question is why were you
Yeah.
cleaning up your own mess if you were a patient?
because I was embarrassed as hell.
There you go.
Then why are you telling us on live YouTube?
This to get you, Justin.
It's called sharing the experience. Matt understands that. You share the experience.
Yeah.
Letting your friends know your troubles is a gift. Let it happen.
Anyway,
Yeah, so that's a
talk-
gift. The gift for you, Justin.
Talk about.
Yeah, I don't want that gift.
exiting.
Take it
I've
back.
got an exit now, guys. So
Paul,
All right, Mr.
Paul's
Hodges.
had enough.
I gotta go to work. So
Okay.
you guys gotta get
I'll go ahead
Okay,
and
Paul.
re-gift that to somebody else.
See you
Go
tonight.
get yourself a Timmy's, mate. You'll be right. Yeah, but it's right there, Paul. I mean, everyone knew, 2 weeks ago that I was going to get a camera shoved up my butthole, because that's just the way it is. And there's a lot of people that we deal with in the chat and on the live streams and all sorts of stuff who have actually been there and done that.
Yeah.
As I said, this is the second time I had it done. That was 7 years ago. I had it done the first time. But it's just an experience that and you can actually make fun of because everyone knows that you're going to shit yourself for the next 24 hours until you go in and get these procedures. Although yours is totally different though, Paul, because different scenario. But
Real friends share with each other what is wrong.
Yeah, that's right. And everyone's got their own experiences and stuff like that with, although Dre has never told us anything about what's gone on with him or whether he's actually
Because
been
he's
for-
perfect.
He's
Well,
Superman.
Everyone
you
knows
want to see what's
that.
going on with me, Matt? You really want to see?
Have
That's
you-
what's
There
going
you
on
go.
with me, partner.
Nice guns,
That right
Matt.
there.
Nice
He's
guns. Dre.
Superman.
They're supposed to be bigger on grown-ups, Dre. Now, have you been?
He must work out.
Have you had a colonoscopy, Dre?
Yeah, I've had 4 of them. That's why I can laugh at you because I know this, Purdue. I had 3 in 1 year because
Oh.
in my family we have a history of
Colon cancer.
colon cancer. So they were on me like like white on rice, dude. Once I
Yeah.
divulged that information, they said, "Oh, we want you to come back in 2 or 3 more months, Mr. Crawford." And I hate taking that prep crap. Oh, that
Yeah.
stuff is just like gross. you
I'm
know?
45 years old. Should I have one, Dre?
They said I think they have lowered the age to around 45 to get your first one.
Yeah.
But like I say, a lot of it depends upon your health condition, your family's history, health history. Because my dad has had it, his mom has had colon cancer and stuff. So those are just contributing factors. So like I said, you go to the doctor, and I would say about Paul, what did they diagnose? I mean, do you have a history? All this kind of good. Paul's had instances before, so there should be something by now. They should be able to tell him, hey, maybe watch your sugar intake, watch the salt intake, watch this, watch that. Something is triggering these events that he's having. Like they had one at Christmas. Now he's having one now. I mean, like I said, as we get older, our bodies are changing, just like we do when we're growing up. Our bodies change, everything internally changes. As we age, everything is continuing to change. So our metabolism changes to where it does not handle things like our bladders and everything else doesn't handle things it used to handle when we were younger and all this kind of stuff. So our dietary routine has to be closely monitored by our own intake ourselves. And it's good if a doctor can help us out and let us know, hey, maybe your sodium's a little high, or maybe your glucose is a little high, or something that Paul can monitor on his own. We say, okay, maybe I don't have this anymore. Maybe I don't have that anymore, or anything else. That's why I'm kind of like Paul. I'll be a little frustrated too. I mean, when I went in the hospital over COVID, and they said I was literally physically fighting the doctors and nurses, I was out of it for like a day and a half, 2 days. When I woke up, I was handcuffed to the bed, and I'm like, "What is going on here?" And they assume, they're calling my wife at home wondering, what is wrong with your husband? They said, is he a drinker? Has he been on drugs? And no, only excuse my wife can tell them is my military and police background. I could have, symptoms of PTSD. But they said I was physically fighting them, and I have no recollection of that.
Well said, Dre. I almost died from COVID also.
And like I say, that was something that's up here in my head that kicked in while I was basically semi-conscious.
Yeah.
I remember them asking me questions. Did I know where I was at? And only because I was in a hospital where I grew up at. I remember I'm in Kaiser Hospital, Fontana, California, yada, 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 all that kind of stuff. But other than that, I don't remember interacting with them physically where I refused to do something, or I was grabbing them, swinging at them, or anything else. I have no recollection of that going on.
When you wake up in the hospital with no recollection, it terrifies you.
Yeah, because all I remember is my wife dropping me off. They put me in a wheelchair, and then me waking up 2 days later.
Mental.
Still, we're glad to still have you, brother.
Yeah, well, I'm glad to hear that. And that's why I say, as I get older, that is part of my motivation to get up a couple of times in the week and go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's not because I like getting up at 4 a.m. and going to work out and stuff and go to work and all this kind of crap. I'm like, hey, boss, I would love to be able to just lay in the bed and whatever, but I know this is something I may need to do to make sure I reach 62, 63, 64, 65. It's nothing worse to work all your life, try to get to retirement, and then you die 6 months afterwards.
The world is better with
Dre.
Dre
Enjoy
in
retirement.
it. The world is better with Dre in it.
Good God, how much did he pay you before the show?
The
I
world's
mean, it's
better.
only real facts. I'm not lying.
Well, the world's better, but my live streams suffer when Dre pops.
Well, like I say, it's almost like the truth show. It's like, well, oh man, now
The truth shall set you free, right?
Like I say, he's going bringing all these facts and figures and stuff, man. We ever just keep blowing smoke up our own
Stop
butts. And,
sucking the juice out of life, Dre.
yeah, that's it. I go on Matt's show. We gotta explain to Matt how the sensors work on his little camera and stuff. And it's not because Da Vinci can't save him anymore. There's actually a bad. You got to go film on a good day.
Having a good brain makes the dummies feel.
If Da Vinci gets fed crap, it's gonna feed crap out.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to tell you. It's an equipment deal, and you kept saying no. Said,
Dre,
can't be.
You know what Gigo is? Gigo is garbage in, garbage out.
Yeah.
You can't put in garbage and expect results.
Yeah. Well, like I said, what we had to explain to Matt the other day was the same thing. I mean, I don't care what you're, flying or using or whatever camera. These smaller devices that we're using are very light dependent. And that's what we find out that these things can't go where the larger DSLRs and other cameras who have better sensors, because it's a bigger lens and everything else in the body, film body, that they can take whatever existing light and still give you something decent. These little handheld camera things, and even on our smaller drones, dude, those sensors are very light dependent. I said, you fly on a cloudy day, you're gonna get cloudy mist and stuff. And like I said, you get on a nice, bright, sunny day, and it's like the heavens opened up. Everything's beautiful.
The world is better with you guys in it. Thank you for the love.
That's why we're here, brother. That's why we're here. We all need a.
That's what puts Matt on the map once or twice a week on his channel, right, Matt?
That's right. That's right. It is good. It is good though, because it's opened up another avenue of meeting.
Well, Matt's channel is more like a dartboard. You gotta make sure you're not in the bullseye.
That's totally true.
You want to be out there on the outer rings if all possible.
Why do you think Tim's so skittish in person?
He is. He is. When I meet Tim in person, he's like a chihuahua in the corner shaking.
Remind me, Dre, you always remind me that it's your universe. Own it.
Well, like I say, just try to enjoy what you have. That's all I tell you. Enjoy
Is
what
it is, brother. Is what it is.
Enjoy what you have.
You know what? The sooner in life you realize that and take that on board, the better off you are. Because you know, even in my 30s, I mean, I did a lot of stuff in my 30s and I traveled all over the place and did everything. I mean, I appreciated what I was doing at the time and all that sort of stuff, but it's not until you look back at it and going, I could have actually appreciated what I was doing a lot more. A lot more.
You can be broken in the streets of Philly. It's okay to be this, but you have to know. You have to own it.
Yeah. I remember I was making those videos last week about remote ID, and this one guy, he was trying to make it sarcastic. He made a comment that, "Oh, I could tell you're a real fun guy." And I made a comment back to him. I said, "Fun is in my rearview mirror." I said, I look back at those days and tell myself, how stupid was I?
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
I said, dude,
So
I said, fun is in the rear. I mean, I have fun now. It's like on the show, I'm having fun, but the stupid stuff that we did and we thought was fun, we look back and said, man, how dumb were we?
Fails are
we didn't, like I say, Matt, we didn't appreciate the opportunities that we had and we just blew them off, gaffed off stuff, didn't show up for something or whatever the case might have been, and said, man, if I knew what I know now back then, how much farther along the line I would be today.
Yep. And you know, we look at say when you were 40 or something, I wish I was 20 again and knew what I knew now. But when you're in your 50s, you look back at your 40s and go, I wish I knew what I knew then now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I told the
Failing is a building block, Dre.
Oh, yeah, it is. I would say,
where are you reading this from?
It should be a building block. It's the true sense of failure when you continue to do the same mistakes over and over again.
Exactly.
Are you reading some kind of Tony Robbins book?
The true meaning of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over, Dre.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't read anything. I just have a way with words.
I swear you're reading a quotes book.
And I'm glad to share it with you guys.
Hey, Eddie, tell them what your nickname was when you were younger. They used to say he was the modern day Yoda.
Oh, wow. I was going to comment to Mark.
Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah, I was going to tell Mark, I said, well, you know, when you got a bunch of expert dart throwers, the bullseye is not safe. and on Matt's show, we're all expert dart throwers. So you don't want to be in a bullseye.
Yeah, we're going to hit that red dot every time, aren't we?
Yeah, somebody's going.
I remember going a whole episode. I think it was Jim, Matt. I want to say Dre probably popped in there, where I got an entire episode aimed at me.
Yeah,
Tim acts like he gets it bad.
You remember the drinking stream, right?
Oh yeah.
I was way out of line. I almost died. You guys were worried about me.
I think the funniest drinking scheme, I think when Art was drunk on his show one time. He was hilarious.
He was super drunk on Bill's show, like what, 2 weeks ago?
Oh, was he again? I remember
yeah, he was really drunk.
A year ago, he was lit and he was just cussing up a storm and everything else.
You know what, Dre? I think that was actually on my show. Because Adrian was there as well. And Art started swearing, you know, and Adrian never. And of course, Adrian went off his nut.
I remember that.
Yeah, because the other guy. I'm sorry, man. The other guy, I think, what takes the cake is El Smeghead from UK.
Oh,
where he passed out. Yeah, he passed out, nosedive on live stream. I'm like, dude, you need some help.
He took,
Hey.
his, he took his computer with him. I'm thinking,
At least Tim passed out on the keyboard with some grace.
he did. Yeah, it was a silent. It was a silent, sudden. It wasn't sudden. It was something slow about it. And he
Well,
was just-
the reason that's the reason he's letting his hair grow. He's trying to the keys are indented in his forehead now. That's how he covers it up.
yeah. Oh God, it's funny stuff. Funny stuff. But yeah. Anyway, it's
Once again, you're all good humans, and I'm glad to be part of it.
Well, we're glad you decided to come join us. Everybody's welcome and everybody has something to contribute to.
That's right.
Except JD, he only
it's called
comes out
perspective.
after dark.
Well, JD has got the new wife, the new missus.
Oh, are they still dating or is he got married or something?
I accuse him of being married because he's got the daughter living there, and
No, he
Ooh.
said he was.
yeah.
Oh,
wow. Okay.
so I guess he went ahead and bit her on the neck and now she's following him around, huh?
This is ridiculous supply. Yeah, she's immortal.
She doesn't know how messed up that is.
No more RC out of JD's channel. When was the last time he posted? Let's have a look.
Well, when was the last full moon?
You gotta watch the calendar.
Yeah, JD still gauge times in fortnights.
Time is only relative to us, Trey.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
The
get out
universe
of the corpse
doesn't
box.
have this.
What's going on, Mr. Al Diaz?
Al Diaz, how you doing?
Yeah.
Al Diaz, how are you,
Alright,
brother?
yeah. I'm missing you.
You see what he said, Matt? Did the doctor film your colonoscopy and D-log?
Of course. I told him. He said, "You don't feel
So
you don't
you
feel-
color grade it later, huh?
Well, I mean, he was getting plenty of pictures of logs, mate. Don't worry about that. While he was there. JD's still posting 8 days ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
3
those are
weeks-
just old videos he keeps regurgitating.
Like I
Is it
say,
really?
we have to wait for the full moon. Like I say, quarter moon. Actually, said shorts. Quarter moon shorts.
Man.
Yeah. So
Let's
we
have a
we
look.
love you, JD.
Yeah. Where
Right.
where would we be without JD?
Well, we'd probably be a lot safer.
But he's driving down the road right now, listening to us. Bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
Gotta put the collars
Hate
up.
it here.
Does JD vehicle have that limo tent all the way around? You can't be out too much in the sun.
Yeah, you get burnt.
The ultimate sunburn.
Yeah.
He's got to wait till we're gonna wait till the sun goes down before he goes picks his missus up. Yeah,
Mhm. Yeah.
right. Notice how dark that room is, hey? Even during the day. Yeah.
And he wears shades on top of that because of the glare off the screen.
Yep. Seriously, you can turn the brightness down. Hey.
Your words make me giggle, Dre. You're always so smart. I'm proud of you, brother.
Oh, well, I appreciate it because usually my mom only tells me I'm smart. Like I was in somebody's stream the other day and I said something. I said, "Oh, I guess they said about something. I guess I'm special. That's why they nicknamed me Ed."
Is Sarah
You're
still
not
in the-
special. You're perfect just the way you are.
Yeah, I don't see Sarah in the chat. JD, you need to get that woman under control.
Uh-oh.
You can't fix stupid.
Well, the
Justin
thing
called out
is,
the big guns.
Dre owns it.
You can only have one person driving, and it sounds to me like Sarah's the one.
You talking about your Sarah, Justin, or is
Yeah, I was
JD's?
talking, no, I was talking about my Sarah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I said you called out the big guns on JD now.
Yep.
Sarah put him in timeout.
Oh, she said, watch yourself, Justin.
Let's have a look at these shorts, shall we? How's JD going with his shorts? We got 2, 12, 1.1, 2.1, 1.2, 147. 2K on that one. Yeah, okay. Bloody shorts, man. I tell you, 1.9 on that, 1.2, 1.5. And we all know how.
There's a lot of followers out there, Matt. You know how the vampire clan is. You know, they bite and it just multiplies.
He knows exactly when to post his shorts too.
Yeah.
Just after the sun goes down, he
Yeah.
posts his shorts.
Dre,
Yes, sir.
a true leader doesn't need followers.
Yeah.
Oh, for the love of God, someone take his inspirational book from him.
Wow.
Well, as I say, leaders drive themselves. Followers wait to be driven.
Exactly.
Wow.
Well,
Hence
you better write that one down there, Ed.
Justin's channel. Put it this way, Justin's channel is in my passenger seat.
My brain is not on your level, Dre, but I'm trying.
You be like I say, I never say I'm smart, dude. Like I said, I always tell people I grew up with, I may not have been the fastest, the smartest, the strongest, or whatever.
Justin.
But I'll do my best to outwork you if I can.
Street smarts and a brain together in unison.
Because I remember as a little kid, I was little happy-go-lucky little kids, very gullible and stuff like that, man. And I say life tighten you up real quick.
Well, listen, Mark, if she was home, I'd tell her, you go get something out of the freezer for dinner. Okay.
Oh, I bet you would.
Who's the dude reading from the Panda Express fortune cookies?
Oh, that's funny.
I have a way with words. I can't help it.
Yeah. Hey, Al, did you that guy reach out to you the other day on Pilots for Hire, some job up in Napa Valley? Did you get any more details on that?
Well, Napa Valley is up the coast a ways from you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Napa Valley north of San Francisco. And there was a guy in one of the Facebook forums said he had a project up there looking for a pilot. And I know a handful of folks chimed in, and I didn't know if he was entertaining people's request or whatever information about the job. I got one that's supposed to be coming up in Riverside, California, which is about 15 minutes away from me, of a BF Goodrich aerospace facility. And they want all the roofs on the facility done, 15 buildings. So it's going to be an all-day project.
Mark's having a crack.
Now, does the thermal help with that, Dre?
Yeah, they want me to do it with thermal. That's the reason when they call me, because they heard I had the thermal, the Enterprise Advanced, and also the M30T. But 15 buildings, that's an all-day project. So I'll probably use the Enterprise Advanced, since I have about 16 batteries for that drone. With all the Maverick 2 Pros, they use the same battery.
When you do those, do you do a cheat card first? Do you put the cheat card up and say, okay, this is this building, and then you go fly it? Or
well, that's what I got to find out, is how they want to have the buildings numbered. For me, I'll have to pull up a few extra SD cards to make sure I don't get anything confused on my end. But that's to be the smart way to do it. That we'll do like a little place card at the beginning. I'm not sure how they want me to upload it. It's going to be, because like a lot of times when you do projects like this, you may just be uploading the stuff to their site, and they'll do all the cataloging and whatever else, how they want to do it. But I need to still let them know, or let myself know, what is what. Because like this guy, like this wooden, big, large, I would say close to 1 million square foot facility. And then there's a bunch of outline buildings that might be anywhere between 1,000 square foot to maybe 5,000 square foot buildings surrounding that larger 1 million square foot one.
well, the other thing you might do is, when you get in the air, get a wide angle shot, zoom in, and then go to that building.
Yeah.
So that they know where it's located.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that's something we'll look at. That I need to find out particulars too. The biggest thing is right next to a small municipal airport that has a zero grid there. So I got my request into the FAA to allow me to fly a little higher. I always ask for 400, and I'll see what they give me back. Hopefully they'll give me at least 200. To do a roof, I only really need 100 to do roofs, but I like to have as much room as possible, just in case something happens. I
Yeah.
have that much room to maneuver in.
Elevation.
Right. So we'll see what it comes back. Usually right now, the FAA is running really behind on their,
request.
on their request. It's usually taking them up to about 2 to 3 weeks now. And they
Wow.
wanted me to do this next Monday. And I was like, dude, that's a little tight schedule. I said, the 14th will be better if we get it approved by then. Because I have one next to Ontario Airport, which I got to do on the 16th of this month. It's a IEHB, which is Inland Empire Health Company building. And it's about, let's say about a mile north of the airport there. It only had a 50-foot ceiling. I was granted 200 feet to do the job there. And it's going to be a roof inspection and a 2D and 3D modeling also on that facility.
Yeah, flat out, mate. Shit.
Yeah.
Have you ever attempted like in a last minute situation like this, calling the tower or the location closest to you and say what you want to do, where you want to fly, how you want to fly, and how long you're going to be?
Well, per the rules now, you're not supposed to call the towers anymore.
But I found sometimes in a like if I get a call for a rescue situation and they want me to go up there and look and whatever, if I can call the closest tower, tell them what I'm up to, what I'm going to be, where I'm going to be, how high I'm going to fly, and what I'm going to be doing, and they say, yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Now, like I said, the problems you run into, one, you may get approval from the tower or the FAA, but then if there's a geo lock for that area, or say if it's in a 0 grid or only 50 grid, you have to get released from DJI if you're flying a DJI drone.
Yeah.
Okay. If you're flying somebody else's drone that doesn't have geofencing, you're good to go. All you need is that FAA or maybe the tower approval. But like what I tell people with the DJI, having the FAA approval is just one part of unlocking
Yeah,
the
things
drone
are going to change.
and stuff. So
Life is short, Matt. Life is short.
yeah. So like I said, once I get the approval from the FAA, I have to submit that to DJI to get the drone unlocked to fly at the altitude that I
Oh
need
my
to.
God.
So different things.
Own the universe, Matt.
This is a dickhead. All right. Hey, I've got
Exactly.
to, let's say that loud. Sorry, mate. I'm actually, I don't want to interrupt, but I'm going to nick off because I've got to go to bed because I've got to get up in a few hours and go back to work. So,
Matt, thanks for coming in and for all of us here. Thank you for straightening JD out. And
yeah,
You're a
doesn't
good
take much.
human, Matt.
yeah,
Sleep well, my brother.
Thank you, mate. Yes, I will. I'll have a really good sleep tonight. So,
Humans are nice.
humans are nice.
Well, it's always good to see you on, Matt.
We must have woke up Justin.
Yeah, yeah. No, good to see everyone again. We had a good chat tonight. It was awesome. Excellent.
Okay, take care, Matt.
Yeah. All right. Take care, all. I see you in the chat there. Thanks very much.
God.
Hang on a minute.
And you, Justin loves the long goodbyes. So you got a one. Oh my God! Pretty soon it'll be. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Justin is a cock. Swear to God. Why did you give him, host bloody powers, mate?
You have it too.
Do I really?
Hey, you're co-host.
Yeah, but you just can't kick me from the string.
Oh, I just looked at that, you mongrel. I was gonna. Never mind. All right, cool. Thanks, guys.
Okay.
Take care. Have a great day. And
Yeah.
I'll
See you later.
see you soon.
Bye for now.
We're doing it. We're doing it good, chat. We're doing it. Proud of you.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and
Okay, Dre.
get off
I
now.
figured you got things to do.
Yeah, I got finished packing. Like I say, you see, it's only 7, almost coming up on 8 o'clock where I'm at. But we're gonna leave here around. I guess we can't check into the resort till around 3, so it's about 2-hour drive, a little over 2-hour drive. So We'll probably leave here around 1 or 2, head down there.
Well, you don't have any little tourist things you want to do in the meantime on the way?
No, mm-mm.
Okay.
I say, I'm not traveling out of state, so everything that's there, we've been there and done that already.
All
This is
right.
just getaway time. So you
Well,
guys
have fun.
take care.
Okay,
All right.
Dre, thanks for coming in, buddy.
Later.
Have a good one, Dre.
All right.
That sucks.
So Justin, what are you up to?
Nothing really. I'm gonna do some cleaning around, get the bedroom picked up and everything.
Hello.
Hey, Paul, can we check in on the cantina?
About your recent
Tiki
visit.
bar?
Is this Paul Murray?
Yes,
Please
it-
say yes.
yes.
Hello, this is McLaren Port Huron, calling about your recent visit. To continue, press the pound key.
I just want you to do a survey.
We can call you back later. Paul Murray, please say yes or no.
Call me back later.
They just want you to do a survey. That's all that is. All the hospitals do that now.
Hospital survey, huh?
Yeah, they want you to survey the hospital. If you give them a bad review, some of them will actually call you and ask you what happened.
They're just wondering if you're gonna sue.
Well, I raised enough hell up there. Probably I'm on the list. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna call it.
All right.
All right, have a good one, guys.
Justin, are you on later today?
I don't know.
I saw you went on late last night.
Yeah,
Good for you.
got bored and I got a little bit of a nap. So,
Yeah.
I
Okay, and
enjoyed
Eddie,
it, Justin.
Eddie, thanks for coming in, buddy.
yeah,
Welcome,
see y'all later.
welcome. as
We'll
usual.
see ya.